Are we streaming? Are we live? Alrighty. Hey guys,
And we
Diamond C
are
here.
live.
Yeah, I already said that. Hey guys, Diamond C here, back with obviously another stream. And today we are joined again, of course, with
Hello.
and we might also have some. I don't think I told you about this, but we might also have some new people join during the stream. So,
Oh,
so yeah, today, I guess I should. Not too much has gone on since the stream ended, but I guess I should go up here and see how the village is doing. So yeah, basically today, the big goal obviously is to expand the village, but I also personally want to do a little bit of Nether exploration because we have a custom data pack that has a ton of new custom weapons, bosses, and structures in the Nether. And of course, we need blaze rods for the eventual end. Um, so yeah.
yeah.
You need help.
What?
You need help. You need to be broken under here.
No, I'm fine. One
Okay.
thing you could do, these pumpkins grow really quickly. So you might, like, harvest them if you get a chance. I'm just gonna, again, be in there, just kind of, grinding away at the villager, trying to get the trades that we need. And if you want, you can here is a bit of iron. You can make some mine carts and then push a mine cart in here. It'll grab a villager, then push it back out, and then make a little box and try and get some other trades.
Well, what would probably be
Or you could try the zombie thing.
Oh yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Here, I'm just gonna put it in this chest right now, so we both can, use whatever we need.
Yeah, the problem is we would need golden apples, which means we would need gold, and that also means that we would
I have
need
35
apples.
gold, and I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure I
start.
have apples in the chest down there, like 4 of them.
Well,
We should be all good.
Yeah, if you'd like to get a start on, again, just kind of pumpkins, and there's a lot that needs done that's kind of grindy, which is kind of why we're doing it on stream instead of in a video. Because this kind of stuff is, if I'm being honest, quite boring and doesn't quite suit a video.
Yeah.
But we can do it on stream.
Well, also editing is boring and not fun.
Yeah. Editing is boring and not fun.
Yeah, that's basically the main reason.
I mean, unless you like editing.
Caden Live. Especially because Caden Live is weird.
Well, see, the thing with a lot of, a lot of video editors, open or closed source, but especially the open source ones, is they expect you to have pretty beefy hardware, like, at least if you want to render anything good, like, I don't know, 1080p, which is what pretty much everyone does nowadays. I mean, unless you're rendering in 4K, which I still consider 4K to be a little bit overkill, but it is becoming more common.
Well, but I mean, it's obviously, on a tablet or a smartphone, it's not that great. But it's fine for TVs, especially because TVs are getting, bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better after a certain point. And I think 1440p is, which is basically, if you guys have no clue what those numbers mean, is basically like in between HD and 4K, is underrated. Like, I have a 1440p monitor.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with 4K is that a lot of games are actually not built for 4K, they're built for 1080p.
Uh,
Um, which means that currently, or at least, of course, the last I heard about this was a couple of years ago, but in quotes, currently, uh, gaming, 4K gaming is, well, it's can have some issues. Now, don't get me wrong, most games run fine and they look amazing, but some games, especially the older ones that maybe came out in 2015 or stuff, don't look so great at 4K just because you can really start to see how truly ugly the textures are.
yeah.
Um, but anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, video editors. A lot of video editors expect you to have like 64 gigabytes of RAM and at least uh, a 10th generation i9 and an NVIDIA RTX 2080 or something like that. And a lot of people, including us, don't have that. So,
Uh,
video editing kind of takes a toll.
yeah. And when I try to edit my videos in 1440p because it's, it's what most. It's good enough that it'll look decent on like in the TVs and stuff, which apparently people watch YouTube on TVs. Um, but
Apparently.
um, you, you know, I try not because in the future some person's gonna be watching this on their like 100-inch TV, and they're gonna say, "Oh, this looks so terrible," and they're gonna blame me and go to my house and start a riot.
Yep. Because people in the future will obviously do that. Um,
Yeah, I feel like that's probably genuinely going to happen a lot because people will have nothing better to do
yeah, probably.
because no jobs, because automation or something like that.
Yeah, something. We'll see how it goes, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
heck, I bet
everyone will just be an investor.
possibly. I mean, heck, I bet like even in 20 years, programmers will be out of a job, because AI can code.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, not that great today, and it's more about helping people code quicker, but still.
I mean, a lot of people will probably be out of a job. I don't think, obviously, films and like content creators probably
Creative
will.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, though, I
creative
mean,
stuff.
like, have you heard of Dolly, though?
No.
Okay, it's this, like, really advanced, art creation thing from an AI, and you basically, like, say, you can say something like, dimensional portal inside of a bowl of soup in the style of Andy Warhol, and the AI will, like, make, artwork that's basically as close to, your description as possible that looks really good.
Yeah, well, the thing about the arts is that it kind of, it probably shouldn't. There are a lot of times where people are like, the arts are dying and like they probably shouldn't survive, but they somehow still do. Like, for example, the music industry. Whenever, back in like 2003, when everyone discovered that you could just download your favorite songs off of Napster, everyone thought that music would just be gone forever because, the musicians aren't making any money because you're stealing it, and apparently nobody has any morals. But it and stuff like concerts still exist, and for some reason people still go to them. Uh, it, so I think creative creative stuff and probably like engineering, design, stuff like that will still exist. And of course, there still has to be someone in, like, directing the manufacturing and directing the design.
Right, but I mean, I think the people who say, oh, every job that will be lost to AI or automation will just be replaced by somebody controlling that AI. And that's just not how it's gonna work. I mean,
Well,
like,
also, you have to keep in mind that a lot of the places that are having these AI and technological advancements, such as Europe and Europe, um, are places where they, oh, and also a good example is Japan, are places where the reason that this development is happening is because their population is not expanding at the rate that is able to sustain their economies.
wait a minute, did you learn this in World Geo?
No, I learned it in Human Geo.
Well, I learned this in World Geo.
For example, I don't know if you've heard, but Japan has actually designed robots to care for their elderly, which is, I mean, take it as you will, whether it be, creepy, ominous, or kind of just cute, but it's kind of a fact of life, and, robots. But the thing with artificial intelligence is that yeah, we're definitely screwed and we're going to end up in a thing like the Matrix.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. But there are also still, of course, no one knows how it's really going to be, but there are still, like, cottage industries and things that,
Such as?
well, for example, there are, again, going back to music, there are still people who, like, handcraft pianos in rural France or whatever, and for, like, on my desk is a Swiss Army knife, and they're still handcrafted in Switzerland. In the same town they have been since the 1860s.
But would you pay, $5 for a handcrafted Swiss Army knife, or 60 cents for a robot, made Swiss Army knife that's just as good?
Well, in a world, first of all, now, I don't mean to get political, although if you've watched these streams, you know that I always do. But I don't know how capitalistic societies are going to be after everything, because if food is automated, then if food is automated, if, like, services are automated, if everything is automated, then it doesn't really make that much sense to have them privatized. In my opinion.
You mean like the government would be controlling that rather than, some companies?
Well, yeah, either a government or non-profit. Pretty much, if you are producing, let's say that you manage to produce a robot that can get you 60 pounds of corn every hour, which I know is probably not accurate, but just assume that it's in, like, a climate-controlled building perfect for corn, and it's powered by solar panels, and all of it is designed to last 50 years without needing maintained. I mean, if every single thing about everything is practically free, because, you know, you're getting energy from the sun, the robots are doing everything, and you just get corn, then does it really make sense to sell it?
I
And I
mean,
know,
but I mean, maybe it should be that, yeah, for most people it would make sense if, like a nonprofit or, government or something like that does it. But I mean, you should still probably have the option to, buy it from someone else.
yeah.
I mean,
But what I'm saying is that it's not really, for some of that stuff, it doesn't make sense. But for other things, like, for example, the arts and music and research and development and stuff, it does make more sense for people to be compensated for that financially. And so I think that's why our societies are slowly becoming less based on, well, they're becoming more based, but they're becoming, if you know what I mean, but they're becoming less based on, like, primary and secondary sector
and more on
economic activity.
tertiary,
Yeah.
quaternary, quintenary,
Quinary.
whatever, same thing.
You know, I just realized, why do our streams always end up as a political or, like, socio-economic discussion?
Because there's not. Because, yeah, it just does.
Alright, I guess that's a good point.
Oh, by the way, quick note to anybody who's watching this stream who might be trying to join. Tell me your problem on stream chat, because I can't really check this. Well. Blah blah blah.
Oh.
Blah blah blah.
Piglins?
Yeah, okay, this Hogwarm literally launched me into the stratosphere and it landed all the way down in some place in the Nether. I should guess time to get out Dynamap.
You mean Dynamap?
You mean it's square. It's square map, whatever, same thing.
It's really not.
It really is. Okay. I need food and a bunch of blocks.
I really wish there was a better way to do this, which is why I'm going to include the Easy Villagers mod in my mod pack.
Yeah, your mod pack's gonna be alone.
Hey, look! 2 people joined.
People! Okay, cool.
What should I say? Welcome?
Yeah, something like that.
Welcome. Welcome. Where is the link to the Discord? We should probably put that in.
What do you mean, where's the link to the Stan the Info Man has the link to the Discord.
Yeah, but they might not have seen that.
Well, they're in the Discord. Also, both of them are in the Discord. I gave them the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, could I don't know, blocks and stuff?
Oh, where are you? Oh, hi. Yeah,
right
I have these blocks. I know
food?
what is not good, but you can have 3 cooked pork chop.
Not gonna last me.
Fine, you can have 4 cooked pork chop.
You picked it up.
Fine, you can have 42 bread.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Time for me to go into the Nether.
Into woo 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 woo. Oh, that's copyrighted.
Ooh, that's not copyrighted. It's a parody. And also, I keep telling you, nothing's gonna happen if you hum a song.
Yeah, it is. I asked who's in charge of that? Who's in charge of suing people for copyright claims?
Jens Bergenstein.
No, I thought he was the director of internal affairs at Mojang Octibulog.
Mojang.
Mojang Octibulog.
Yeah, like that.
I'm sorry, do you mean Mojang?
I do mean Jaws Jumble.
No. You know what? If I ever manage to find myself on the Q&A, my question to the Minecraft devs will be, how do you pronounce the name of your company?
And they will say Mojang.
Yeah, but do you think the people working in Redmond pronounce it differently? Like, do you think up there they pronounce it Mojang?
Oh, they probably know to call it what the company's actually called.
Yeah.
Because they work there and all.
Man, do you think that um yes. Oh yeah,
I
do you
do
think
think
that
that, yes.
do you think that Mojang should rename itself uh to something else since the name Mojang was created by Notch and Notch is
No.
canceled?
No, because
In
Notch
fact, why
was...
don't we just rename the entirety of Minecraft because Notch is canceled?
I think that's a good idea. That darn Notch.
In
Oh,
fact, why don't we remove horses because Notch is canceled?
but I'm pretty sure Mr. Crayfish made horses. Made the original horse model.
Nope, it was all Notch's idea.
Hmm. Oh, did you hear of Notch's second game he made? Cliff Horse?
Yep, I have.
Oh, wait, I probably told you about it. Ah!
You
What
did.
is this? I don't like this. No, I have no
Oh,
blocks to
yeah,
mine.
we forgot. Uh, the server. We need to plug the server.
Yeah, if you
If
want
you
to join us at MC. Ah, slime! .xyz.
again, that address is mc.arth
Ah,
server
slime!
now. The address is mc.arthservernetwork.xyz for those interested. In fact, I'm just gonna put that in chat so that people who are oh my. I don't want to sign in, YouTube. I just want to send a chat message. In fact, could you do that? Could you put it in chat?
Why? No, there's like one person watching, and I'm betting it's you.
No, it would never be me. Well, just for people who join later and don't happen to join when we're plugging the server.
Yeah, I'll worry about it later. I'll probably remember.
I'll sign into YouTube. Inputting my password. Inputting my username. Oh, maybe I should sign into the correct account. Whoops. Oopsies.
My
Wow,
stuff.
isn't this just such great content?
Absolutely. Oh, giant chunk border. Okay. At
Yeah,
least I
see,
found.
that's what I don't like about the generation is it's very buggy. It produces a whole lot of chunk borders.
And this is the only chunk border I found.
Have you looked around spawn?
Only chunk border I found.
There are like 8 different massive chunk borders.
Sure, there. Soccer's hopeless. Oh well. Okay, let's just follow where I was going, I guess. Which was in this direction for some reason. Which is the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. No, come on, I had a diamond chest plate. I've got to get to my stuff.
Oh, by the way, do you know why our website is not working?
Yeah, because I was too lazy to put it back up when it restarted. Ah!
Well, then put it back up.
Okay.
What? What? So, I
Hey! Howdy, how's it going over here?
where are you?
Right next to you.
Oh, okay.
Mind if I have a wee bit of that iron? I'm kind of lacking.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. And
Wonder where the
yeah,
other people are on the map.
well, considering they're constantly dying, probably it's fun. Hey, do you happen to have like 3 sticks on you?
3 sticks? Why would I have
Yeah.
3 sticks on me?
Or
Obviously, I have 33 sticks on me.
take them back. I only need 3.
Give me back my moss. You keep taking moss from me. Now I'm gonna have to start using this flowering azalea.
I gave you your moss back.
Alright, well, thanks.
Well, okay. Time to get some food. And where is? Yeah, I have no food.
I did it!
Did what?
I got Unbreaking 3.
Oh, fancy. Oh no, my parkour!
What?
My wonderful parkour got damaged by the creepers.
I'm so sorry for you. Aha. I can spy on my cow farm from up at the pumpkin farm.
Uh-huh. They definitely are noobs.
You can't say that on stream. It's rude.
No, it's not.
It kind of is, though.
I decide what's rude.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you think that was kind of rude.
And make sure to just comment and like if you didn't think that was rude.
So you don't want people subscribing to your YouTube channel.
Listen, you can't have all. I don't want to be a hypocrite.
Well, I mean...
So, how about capitalism?
well... It probably could be encouraged. Okay,
Could it?
where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to get efficiency 6.
I don't mean to get political, but I don't think there is efficiency 6.
Man, I've been trying to get efficiency 6 for the past 8 years.
Seems like
I've
a
just
kind of
kept,
boring way
I've
to spend
just,
8 years.
Yep, I've just kept cycling trades on villagers and putting swords in enchantment tables. That's another thing I'm gonna put in my mod pack. Efficiency 6 and 7.
What's your mod?
Probably.
What version is your mod pack going to be on? 1.8?
No.
1.7.10?
I intend to have it be on either... Probably either 1. It could be... either maybe 1.16, maybe 1.17, or 1.18.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing before 1.16.
Yeah, for me, for my mod pack Arthian expansion, check it out at check it out at our website and our server network.xyz.
Which is not currently up because
Yeah,
someone decided.
Whatever. We still own the domain.
Yeah, we did. You know what other domain we own? Domain.
MC.art. Oh.
And MC, which you can find at mc.artservernetwork.xyz.
So true.
Make sure to join us there, and you can probably get acknowledged on stream because you're most likely the only one there. Yeah. But anyway,
that's a nice mountain over there. Ah. Yeah, how many of like the 18 people who watched like the first episode you think like left after 5 minutes and because they got annoyed of us?
Probably most of them. Let's see. In total, we've got let me get my calculator out. You know, I find it weird that we still use physical calculators, even though there's a calculator on every single thing. Okay.
Yeah.
18 plus 16 plus 13. Okay, in total, we have got 47 views on all three of the streams.
We're so successful. Hey,
Yeah,
but what really counts are those watch hours.
yeah. I mean, and it surprised me that more people watch the VODs. Like, I'd think that they just wouldn't.
Oh well,
Uh,
it at least when I was streaming a good amount, a year ago, most of the views were from the VODs.
huh. Yeah,
At least for the survival ones. Like
yeah,
some, uh, with and I think actually my most successful streams were the ones where I was exploring like the few good Bedrock Edition add-ons.
yeah. You might maybe like announce when you're going to be streaming, then like more
Where?
than me will. You can make an announcement in YouTube,
Well, yeah, but
right?
nobody reads on the community post, but I mean, that's something that kind of shows up just as randomly as a video.
Yeah, but at least for the like two people who see it,
But
they
it's
can
too
see
much
it,
work.
acknowledge it, and not care.
I like being able to just like I did today. Felt like, hey, I kind of want to stream today, and then and then literally just press start streaming on OBS, get on the call, and bam, I'm streaming.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have two monitors plugged in, not wearing headphones while talking to you, so
Yeah.
there might be 1% echo.
I mean, maybe, but I haven't heard it. I
Oh
think
my
Discord
god,
is pretty good.
Blackstone! That
Oh my
must
Gorth.
ice and fire dragon's nest.
Yeah. Well, I've gotten Unbreaking 3, now I just need to get Efficiency 5, and then I think I'm gonna start compiling my mod pack. Yep, that's right, we're compiling the mod pack on stream
I
if
mean,
I decide to, which I
they're
might
not
not.
gonna see it.
They won't, but if you guys have any suggestions, make sure to comment them
My
in
mod pack's way
on
better though.
Well, mostly because your mod pack already exists and mine doesn't yet. But
Well, also
believe you
no,
me,
because I spent multiple months of testing. I have a ton of scripts on it to make all the crafting recipes work better. I've carefully selected performance mods, and like stuff like that. Ouch! I died. Woo. And yeah,
oh, by the way, I know that this is kind of like Arth internal affairs, but so as you know, I am upgrading my my desktop soon, which for those of you who don't know, uh, which is everyone. I have a really old desktop. I mean, it's not really old, but it's decently old. But it's probably at least a little bit faster than uh, all of our other server computers.
uh-huh.
It was kind of middle of the range, high end whenever it came out. But anyway, um, I don't really need anything in it other than probably the graphics card and the case. So if we wanted to, we could build a really janky server D. Um, I mean, like, I've got the power supply from it. We could put it on a cardboard box and short the power with a jumper cable and then all that stuff. Or I could just sell the components. Um,
Oh yeah,
but
how's the um, OS thing working? I mean, like,
OS.
yeah, the OS dilemma with that desktop.
Uh, well, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been using it that much because it is kind of a pain to plug everything in and hook up the monitor when there's a laptop on my desk that's about a, just a slight, it's a little faster, and it actually has an SSD in it instead of a hard drive, so I haven't really been using it much. Although I think I will use Windows, and
But
yes,
it's $100, and
no,
just
it's
because those,
$5.
well, still, $5 is expensive. Just because those textures and BeamNG drive didn't work because you had to change one setting.
Uh, yeah, well, it's not just that, it's also just performance support. Right now, it just really isn't there. Like, Windows, like, for example, Microsoft has a thing for regulating power supplies. They have a bit more just stuff when it comes to that. And also, um, it I don't know. I'm sure it would be fine, but there are reasons that don't that professional. I mean, you probably saw the videos by LTT.
Minus tech tip. Yeah.
Yeah, on it's not quite ready for gaming, and I know that you only play Forza Horizon 4 or 5 in Minecraft, but
Well,
um
I mean, I personally have found a few reasons why, but those have to do with all the games. Like I actually do play a good amount of other games sometimes, and like my favorite games besides Minecraft Java Edition that I own are games like Forza Horizon 5, which is on Game Pass, and I don't really care to pay $60 for it. Halo Master Chief Collection, which is $60, and I don't really care to pay for it, so Game Pass. Basically a lot of Game Pass stuff. And, of course, Minecraft for Windows. I'm one of the few people who prefers it for some things, like playing on the hardware. It's a bit more fun. But, of course, that doesn't really work for Linux.
yeah.
But mostly it's Game Pass and Parsec, a remote desktop thing that I can use to access, Discord and all that stuff from school is the only thing that works, and it doesn't support hosting on Linux.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting just barely getting to the kind of turning point, I'd say, where like Windows, especially with all of the Microsoft promotion things in more recent years, and with Edge becoming even more uh um dealing of your information, it's getting to the point where it's people might be starting to consider switching to Linux, but it's not quite there. And
Yeah, I mean, like if I were somebody who I owned all my games, I didn't use Game Pass and I owned them all on Steam, um, and I didn't care about Parsec, then I would I would switch to it. Also, like on Windows, like I just booted up Windows the other day, and the Wi-Fi started randomly disconnecting every 60 seconds.
well, I mean, that honestly happens even more on Linux.
That's
Um,
never happened to me on Linux, so
yeah, I guess. But the big, big, big problem with
uh,
Linux is battery life. Because no uh no laptop or no laptop manufacturer worth their salt. In fact, I don't even think uh that the modular one, uh,
Framework.
framework. I don't even think framework does this. Uh, no no company worth their salt has released drivers for the battery for their laptop's battery for Linux. They always release them for Windows, which is why Windows and Mac have such great, and Chrome OS have such great battery life. But
Uh,
Linux, no,
I mean,
that's
for me,
their
for me, things like streaming technology, better CPUs becoming cheaper, all that stuff will lead to an increased demand of laptops and computers that are on the a lot cheaper end, and people, and having Linux, means a computer will be $100 cheaper in the future. I think that could be like a big selling point
yeah.
because you don't have,
Well, I
don't
mean,
have to do that.
right now, if you want to get good battery life, I mean, as you know, I installed Mint on my MacBook Pro from 2015, and I
Uh,
booted it up, and it said 63%, 2 hours, 15 minutes remaining. Whereas on Mac, it would probably have said like 11 hours. Because
yeah,
Macs, the one thing
I
about
mean,
Macs, they do have good batteries.
yeah, I mean, I have a big laptop, and the battery life on there is like 90 minutes on Windows. I think it was about the same on Linux, maybe a bit worse.
Yeah. Well, you can do things. In fact, what I'd recommend for you to do is apt-get a program called PowerTop. Um, it is I believe it's an open source software developed in part by Intel, which is
Mm.
designed to increase your not just increase your battery life, but tell you how much voltage each process, how many volts each process is using. And that kind of allows you to better determine, okay, well, do I want to turn off Bluetooth, for example, because I never use it and it takes up 0.3 megavolts, which would get me an extra 3 minutes of battery life every 10 hours.
Ah,
Although, actually, if you don't use Bluetooth, do turn it off if you're on a laptop because it is a power hog.
yeah.
And Wi-Fi. But in fact, all radio signals are, but that's besides the point because most people do use Wi-Fi still.
Yeah, instead of internet.
Yeah.
Which, I do. I don't want to run a cable all the way across the room to get slightly better speeds.
Yeah, but
I mean, if I was like uh, if I was more worried about game streaming or something, or servers, I would do that. But I don't really,
yeah,
care if my
problem with
Minecraft blocks take 1 millisecond longer to break.
yeah, the problem with certain Wi-Fi setups, like for example, mine is that I don't have uh, a especially good router, and it means although I do have do have two. So we currently have two Asus gaming routers. which I would definitely recommend because they're absolutely it's absolutely amazing to have two routers in, not just one for the entire house.
Why do you have two?
Because, well, so
I mean, like,
the
you don't have a bunch of server computers.
yes, but let me explain. So, uh, the uh, the Wi-Fi, not the the internet comes in through, we'll call this Office A, and the kind of network area is in what we will call Office B.
Uh,
So the network cable needs to go from Office A to Office B, and then back to Office A, to pow to power the computers in Office A's area. Then, well, not to power it, but to give them internet. Then it also has a network cable going to Office B, and then on the other side of the house is the uh, living room area and kind of like where all the stuff happens. The problem is that if the router is located near Office A and Office B, which it needs to be for good Ethernet, and also it would be nice to like have Ethernet as a directly connected to the wall, then the reception in the living room and kitchen is just terrible. So we have like a second router as a signal booster
oh, you
thing.
mean like you got like a mesh router?
Yes, kind of. They're the same. They're actually the same router, same model and everything. Um,
But one of them's in repeater mode or something like that.
yeah, it's pretty cool setup. Although it was a complete pain to set up, and I had to do it, which was annoying. But yeah, it works pretty well. I think it would work better if Spectrum Internet would actually give. Ooh, yikes. Would actually give me the speeds that I requested.
Um,
But other than that, oh, did you just die?
nope, I'm here. Hi.
Oh, well, it said try to swim in.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, I did kind of die.
while trying
Just
to get your stuff.
yeah, well, my stuff is gone by this point,
Oh, F.
and the iron stuff is gone by this point.
Oh, double F. And that is why I didn't want to go in the Nether. Because it's very
Oh, it's not the Nether's
it's
fault.
way more difficult to traverse.
It's not the Nether's fault.
It is though. So you're taking full responsibility for uh everything that happened. Every
Yes,
single death is just completely your fault and had nothing to do with the fact that you were in the Nether.
exactly.
How many times can you die on stream?
At this point, I'm just doing Nether parkour.
Okay, well, that explains some things.
Nether fortress, yay!
Feather falling 4. Nah.
Lame.
Boring.
Yeah, I never die from fall damage.
Never. Never.
Never.
At all.
Never.
Absolutely never. Weeping Edge 3. Not necessary right now. Although I probably should have taken it because I'm gonna need it in order to have more efficient use of whatever mob grinder or XP grinder we happen to build.
I'm stuck.
In a
Stuck in the
basement apart. Oh, that one is actually copyrighted.
stuck in a basement apartment.
And it'll annoy everyone on
The
stream.
sun never was. So when we needed space for a family, set our
Our
sights on the
sights on the
wide
wide
open
open
west.
west.
Well, we
And
thought
we
we'd
thought
see
we'd see Sierra
Sierra
Vista.
Vista and breathe in
There
the
from
fallen
new fallen
snow.
snow. But
But
my
our
course credit
score
score
was
was a
a stinker.
stinker. Now
Now we
we're in
spend
by the week in
time that we can read
Reno.
bigredandreport.com. Only applies with offer only applies with triple advantage.
I don't think they've. In case you're wondering what that is, first of all, it's an old joke between Diamond C and myself. But second of all, it is the free credit report commercials. You can find them on YouTube, but please don't save yourself the hassle.
Well, come on, it's a great.
Okay, the songs are pretty good, I'll admit, but I would not recommend them to the faint of heart.
What we can recommend is joining mc.arthservernetwork.xyz
Yeah.
for all your funness needs.
Protection 4. Nah, not necessary. I don't intend to die on this server. I mean, I probably will die, but...
I took this giant minecart ride out, and there's not even rails all the way up to the top.
Oh, yeah, that's my fault. And back down you go.
Holy what? I
What?
was dropping down. Again, and it somehow landed on the tracks and started coming back up.
Oh, yeah, I think there's a point where the tracks overlap. Like that.
Okay. It's probably good now.
That's efficiency 4. I think I'm gonna take it. Because there's no... I am just tired of this, and I've been doing this for at least 2 hours now. I think I'm just gonna take efficiency 4. Cut my losses.
You know what
and
else
then
is efficient?
our servers. Probably not.
Yeah,
They're all like... Well, what else is efficient?
Joining mt.arthservernetwork.xyz.
Yes, because I don't know if you guys have heard this, but fun fact, if you are on Bedrock and you want to join Java servers like Hypixel and
CubeCraft, well, too bad because we don't have a video out on it yet, but we'll probably have a video out on
wait,
it soon.
CubeCraft has a Java server?
Yeah, they were originally Java. They still have a
Huh.
Java server.
Huh, interesting. If you want to join all of these servers and more, such as, if for some reason you want to play OGMC, or 2B2T, for example,
I mean, that's going to be kind of tricky because of the version thing, but still, if it was theoretically up to date, if it ever got updated, then yes.
then you can do that by using our gateway at mc.arthservernetwork.xyz.
Yeah, because the gateway is like working.
It is working now. Apparently we had a problem with the firewall and it wasn't working for a while, but
yeah,
it's working now.
I didn't add it to UFW.
Yeah. Which, for those of you playing along at home, UFW is uncomplicated firewall.
It's a firewall we use on servers.
A firewall which can be used with Linux more generally, but we use it for our servers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on normal, if you're using Linux as your computer, you would just use whatever firewall Ubuntu comes.
Which is uncomplicated firewall.
No. I'm talking about desktop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that probably has its own thing.
The Ubuntu desktop environment.
Yeah. Actually, it's called GNOME. But, with Ubuntu stuff. Ubuntufied.
Ubuntufication.
Exactly.
Oh, man, I need 4 more pieces. No, I need, 3 more pieces of iron. Do you have 3 pieces of iron?
No. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna have to go back down to the mines. Or just go up to my base and find some iron.
Bum 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 bum
Creeper.
bum.
Aw,
So
man.
we back in the mines, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side to side. Do like the music in the background. This task a grueling one. Gotta find some creepers tonight. Creepers tonight. Heads up. Some diamonds are here and I could use a one. Get inside, don't be tidy. No, it's you again. Not that I will lose my stuff this time. Cause baby, tonight the creeper's gonna get all our stuff again. Cause baby, tonight grab your armor and go. Take your revenge. Run till the sun's run till the sun comes up in the morning. Cause baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again.
Dude. Well, I think, do you think Mr. Crayfish will sue us for that?
Nope. Oh, I gotta go.
Wah. You do?
Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for this stream. I really wish we could. We'll finish the song next time. Bye, guys.